welcome everyone. I'm Becky Bros. The yin pose this week is cattail. So have a block handy, a strap, or if you don't have a yoga strap, have a towel handy, you may want to use it. So for cattail, you're going to come to lay down on your left side, lengthwise on your mat. So bring your left hand underneath your head and then rest on the side of your left hip and your left thigh. Then bend your right knee, bringing it out in front, or straightening the leg. If you find that straightening the leg starts to bring tension into the hip, then just bend the knee so that the hip muscles can relax. And if as you bend the knee stays high up off the floor and you feel like it's a lot of effort to keep it there, you can just bring a block underneath the knee or the shin to give it some support in the air. And then with your right hand in front, you're going to turn the left toes under so you can bring the top of the left thigh down to face the mat, and then roll yourself back. Then bring your right arm up, bend the left knee, and reach back for the outside of the left foot. If you can't grab the outside of the foot, just grab the foot, and then gently start to pull back on the foot, so a little bit of yang practice here. Pulling back on the foot, that's going to start to open up the left front of the thigh. So if this is a deep enough twist for you, stay here. You're going to start to open up the outside of the top thigh, the outside of the right hip, and then twist through your spine, bringing some rotation. You may also start to feel this opening in the top right of your chest with the right shoulder dropping back. If you want to intensify the twist, you can start to drop the right shoulder back further, bring your head down to the mat, so using your left hand as a pillow or extending the left arm. And then either gazing straight up, which will bring your neck to a neutral position, or looking over to the left side, which will give this nice counter opening along the neck and the top of the right shoulder. But you decide which pose you want to take. The twist with the right shoulder down will deepen the twist for you, but by supporting the head and pulling back on the leg, you may feel more opening in the front of the left thigh. So once you've found the variation that you want, stay there for 3 minutes to start, building your way up to 5 minutes. And then when you're ready to come out of the pose, you'll bring both limbs back to the same side of the body. So the right arm will meet the left, the knees will come together, and then roll yourself back to the center of the mat. You can counter by bringing the legs straight up to the sky or bending the knees, hugging the shins into your chest. Spending a few moments in between each side. And then you'll switch onto the right side. I'm going to sit up so that you can see on the right side. So come to lay on the right hip, the right thigh, supporting your head with the right hand and propping yourself up with the left hand. Extend your left leg out in front, deciding if you want to use the block as a prop or extending the leg straight. And then bend the right leg. The left hand will reach up. Reach back, grabbing the outside of the right foot as you start to pull it back. If you find that once you bend the right foot, it's hard to reach back for the leg, you'll take your strap, or if you're at home without a strap, you'll take a towel. And as you sit up, you'll take the towel, bend the knee, and just loop the towel or strap around the foot. Reset yourself up, and then start to pull back on the towel, letting the back of the forearm face up to the ceiling so that you can pull back on the leg. And then walking your hands closer down towards the foot as the front of the thigh starts to open. So once you've set up that lower thigh, pulling it back with the hand or your towel, decide where you want to take this. So there's a lot of thigh opening sitting right here, just letting the left shoulder kind of drift back into the twist. So feeling this across the front of the right thigh and the front of the right pelvis, as well as twisting through the spine. To deepen the twist, but maybe lessen some of the intensity in the bottom thigh, you can drop back, left shoulder coming down, head relaxing on the floor, and deciding where you want to put that right arm. And then as you come into the twist, it should feel like the body's just being supported by gravity here, so that you're resting down into the mat, the muscles have been relaxed. And if you notice the lower back of the hips want to tense, then try bending that top knee or supporting it on the block to release some of that tension. So when you're ready to come out, bring both limbs back to the same side. And then roll yourself back to your back. You can press down through the feet to bring the hips up and recenter. And then decide. You can bend the knees again, pulling them into your chest. Or you may just want to straighten the legs, wrist flat on the floor. And take a few moments just to feel the sensations in the body once it's able to unwind and come out of cattail. So just being the silent observer here of your body. So thanks for joining me this week and starting a home practice. Namaste.